Right. Okay. Check. I'm Elliott Heap. You're watching Vital, and this is my Nukeproof Mega. Bosh. So, as of a few days ago, I'm 21, and I'm 5'7". Not very tall at all. So it's a Nukeproof Mega. It's a 275C, and it's a size medium. You know, in EWS we like to whip around a few turns. I've ridden a Mega since 2013. So I got my first Mega in November 2013, and I've rode nothing else since. Favourite part about my Nukeproof Mega and where it performs well, let me tell you. No, it's to be honest, it's an all-rounder, isn't it? It's good at everything. I mean, from that day when we went to Full and it was on wet routes, and literally, even you said about how well it went through them routes. It was wet, it was horrible, and there was corners and there was all sorts of stuff going on, and literally just went through it all. It's nice, it's not too long, so I can still get around loads of tight corners. I've got 180 mils of travel on the front, so literally it's just built for everything. And if there was an issue that I had with it, I'd tell you, but I don't have any. Travel, I believe, is 184, 165 shock. Reach is about that much. Well, slight bent arm. So about I think the head angle's around between 64 and 65 degrees ish, depending, because obviously it changes when we put the 180 fork on. Yeah, so usually I run about 83 in the fork and then 164, 165 in the rear. Obviously, well, they're not far off standard at all. So for you bike nerds out there, I'm not really a bike nerd myself. I just enjoy riding the buggers. So my forks, they feel great, so that's usually where I go at. In fact, what was it? Compression. I like my forks to go up and down, so that's my rebound preferences. I can go through it and tell you if you want. I just don't know. I just do it until it feels alright. 6 from slowest. And on my rebound, on my fork, and on my shock, it is 5 from slowest. And that's proof you can hear it, so no, listen, it's the real deal here, boys. We don't mess about, we know. Look at that. Now I know my now I know my rebound preferences. It's that. Ooh, tyre choices. Well, these are the 2 tyres that I raced the last EWS on. Yeah, I'm just lazy, I don't change them. So Michelin Wild Enduro on the front, Michelin DH22 on the rear. Round 24, 25 in the front, and then anything from like 28 to 30 in the rear, depending on where we are. Obviously it's different in downhill because you've got one track to race down, but in enduro you've got to get through a whole day, so you don't want to be risking punches and stuff like that. So yeah, that's why I run it a little bit firmer than usual. At the minute, see, if you could get your X-ray vision out, you'd know that there's nothing but muck off goodness in there, which is just pink sealant, which seems to seal the holes. So no, I've not actually got any of the Nukeproof hard stuff yet, but I really want to try it. So yeah, hopefully Rob will send me some of that through the post at some point. But yeah, that'll be good to try. I've never tried an insert. I don't know what they're like, don't know what to expect, but I'm not the heaviest or the biggest of people, so don't really struggle too much with that kind of thing. Rise 20mm, width 760. Bloody hell, I think I know what I'm talking about. Have you got an angle measurer? Brake lever, what and what?
Angle and reach.
This is actually happening mid-interview. Angle measurement app. There we go, that's what we've got. So I've just downloaded my angle app. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know which one's rolling. So you can see, we'll measure it on the job. So my bike's fairly straight, it's fairly level. Just downloaded my latest app. Lever angle. It's in my handguard, that's my issue. Run handguards, people, they save you brake levers. 43.6, that's a solid readout. To be honest, if you squeeze them and they don't hit your finger or the handlebars and they slow you down, that's my preference. I'm not too fussy about that kind of thing, as long as they work. Like my back one pulls in to near enough my knuckle, and my front one pulls in to near enough my knuckle, so they're fairly level at the minute. We've got these special grips. Well, they only last 2 weeks, so they don't make them, but they're very, very soft. very soft. Like, as you can tell by that one. You know you're in the right place when they're making you special things to look after your little handy pandies. If someone comes along and tries to help me with my setup, then I'm all for trying new things, but to be honest, I just get on with it and ride the thing. I do like my tyre pressures, because that's the most important thing for me, because it's the only actual part of your bike that touches the floor. No, in terms of mods, on this side I've got a pump, you can't really see it, and then I like to use a lorry strap to keep my inner tube on, because they're nice and trustworthy. And then what else have I got really? Everyone thinks they're for bushes. They're not for bushes. We don't ride through bushes. We're not weirdos. We do ride in between tape. It's all taped out, believe it or not. I know you ride enduro and you all this shite, but no, the sole reason we use handguards, and a lot of people think, yeah, we use them for bramble bushes and we've got little soft hands and all the rest of it. No, it's just to stop us breaking brake levers. So, for example, if you crash on the first stage, hit your handlebars really hard. Oh, for God's sake! If you hit your handlebars really hard on the floor, which happens quite a lot, you take chunks out of bar ends and stuff like that. It just stops you from breaking a brake lever. That's all. Because if you knack your brake lever first stage, second stage, even the last stage, you're going to be losing time. You don't want to be doing that if you can avoid it. So if you can hit that instead of hitting your lever, then why not? Also, they look absolutely unreal, and mine have got pies on. So I mean, it's a yes from me. I switched from the CRC downhill specific team, because we used to do. I don't know how many people know this, but chain reaction for the 4 years I was on the team. We did mainly downhill races, so we did the full World Cup series, and then we did like 4 or 5 EWS at the same time. So we'd all train for downhill, and then we'd turn up at EWS and do the best we can. And then the end of last year, Nigel turned around to me and said, look, I can offer you a deal for next year, just doing enduro and a few downhill races if you want to, or you can go and try and get on another team and race downhill if that's what you want to do. And obviously I wasn't going to turn down another year on the team doing enduro, because I guess it's the way I see enduro, it's a day out on my bike, and that's what I've been doing since I was about 13, so can't beat it.
Fantastic, bloody belting.